on to the next part. Okay. Sorry to bother you with this, but have you seen a strange Silvari around here? Sure, but she was gone long before all this happened. She was a creepy one though, rolled into town with a huge load of crates and bought a place to hole up in. I'm looking for a male. In that case, haven't seen her. This other one though, she kept to herself and we let her be. You should have seen her with the crazy red stalks growing out of her head. Wait, really? Who'd know more about her? Ask around if anyone's left to ask. Maybe someone in town actually tried talking to her when there was still a town here. I mean, thanks for the information. Oh gods, look what it did to him. That could have been me. What are those things? We're trying to figure that out. You know a female Silvari who came here? Let's see, I remember her coming, she came around asking about rumors herself. She, said she heard something about the mine in some magical underground river or something. She was looking for it. I told her that if we had an underground river, we'd abandon the mine on account of how they tend to flood everything without notice, and miners drown. That didn't discourage her. Did she find it, the underground river? No idea. All I know is that she was looking for something. She had excavation equipment in her crates. Maybe she found it and it carried her away. I don't know. Thanks. You've got that look in your eye. What do you need? Information on a Silvari who lived here. I wouldn't say she lived here. She came and went, moved equipment through here. She'd go into her room and wouldn't come out for days, sometimes weeks. Do you know who she was? Some engineer with obsession all over her. As far as I know, she never said more than 3 words to anyone, and only then if she needed food or supplies. What was she doing here? No idea. There are others around who know more about her than I do. I kept my distance from her while she was around. Thanks. What about you? Let's see, I just want directions actually to that mysterious Silvari's room. Ha! You thinking of breaking in and looting her place? Not recommended. That one took personal security to a whole new level. Let's see. So, do you know who she was? She wasn't the friendly type, despite those perky red pigtail flowers on her head. None of us figured she had anything worth the risk. We want to take a look. Where is it? It's right over there. Remember, I warned you. Kings. Onward. Ooh, sneak. What are we waiting for? We're all sure it's Scarlet who's in here. Did you hear that char by the well? I heard, but we have to be careful. It could be trapped. You stand back. I'll break it down. No, Bram, not so fast. What does Rox say? I'll ask her. Let's see. I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking too. The scary Silvari was Scarlet. Exactly, but are we sure? Who else could it be? It all adds up. So, what do you want to do about it? The door's gotta be trapped. Proceed with precaution. Seriously? We don't have a key. I say bust it down. I'll have Scruffy do it if you don't. That's gotta be one of her layers. So we're all in agreement. Stay in your hole and the door may be trapped. Oh, I was already there. See the crackle. magic creates a steady hum around this door. It's locked and the threat is clear. Decide how best to approach it. Boop. Grace.
Looks like the villagers were right. Scarlet is here.
Justin here's thick. Means plants are all but dead. She definitely hasn't been here in a long time. Look! This is a historical find.
Careful now. Yes.
For a very long time. This, and that great Clark! Sorry, I didn't know you spoke at me.
What is this?
What do you say we break open some of these crates? One good whack with my mace.
No!
She probably reported this find to someone. Alan Keel, perhaps?
No! Are you crazy? Everybody, they haven't taken all away.
What do you need time for? You don't need to be digging in this old junk.
It is not junk.
It's like sleeping tonight.
I found something interesting over here. Let's see.
See The Nature of Dragons by Ogden Stonehealer. Read more. Or should I say the dragons of nature? Yes, dragons have long been thought to be as much a part of Tyria as the sun, moon, land, and seas. No one, not even the dwarves, know how long they've been here. The Jotun and the Norn both have lingering stories passed down through the generations about the last rise of the dragons. Most scholars give these tales little credit. Unfortunately, as so much time has passed, it was over 10,000 years ago that the dragons last returned to their slumber. The very existence of these tales, however, indicate that the dragons have awakened at least twice in history. The word Mordremoth is heavily scratched into the margins. Ancient documents found in the Derman Priories collection reveal accounts passed down by other races such as the powerful seers and even the human gods themselves. Let's see, isn't this fascinating? We hear dragon stories all our lives, but they're usually fairy tales or stories intended to keep young children from misbehaving. I never thought of them as part of nature. They are ancient elder dragons after all. And this isn't any indication Scarlett's research into the dragons started early. I wonder what it was that attracted her to studying them. Their power, perhaps? It seems to be a theme with her. Yes, you're probably right, but she wanted knowledge too. Answers to life's biggest questions. She seemed to have recognized early on that the dragons were part of something more. Yes, something universal, yes.
She must have been young when she was here. It looks like she was still a student.
I will have a more distinct conclusion later, but my preliminary assessment is that, yes, we're seeing remnants of her early years.
Yes. How long ago would you say Scarlet was here? It looks like she was already studying the ley lines.
Not surprising. She was well ahead of her peers. We Asura have been studying them for decades.
You didn't know much about it?
They are elusive.
Is this what I think it is? Looks like ley lines. What do you think?
Let's say this hand-drawn image is more symbolic than literal. It shows the world as a machine with various moving parts. The pale tree sits at its heart. Let's see. Hold on. Oops. I don't care, she did. Rude. Though crude, it's strangely beautiful, don't you agree? Do you think Scarlet made it? Maybe. It looks like it represents Tyria. Tyria, if you're a Sylvari, the pale tree is at its center. Didn't I hear that Scarlet strangled the pale tree in some vision she had? Also, very Sylvari have the pale tree at the center of their lives. Oof. Do you think it means anything? How powerful is the pale tree? More powerful than we will ever know. I suspect. She is our mother. Damn.
You misunderstood.
She had to have always believed. You don't suddenly turn evil overnight.
What about the branded baby? You got corrupted.
Good point.
Hey, watch it with that tail. Oh, it's a steam minotaur!
Ow! Do you mind?
Some boys this time.
Driving you sound like a heartbeat.
Yeah, but did you see?
I see.
You're not even looking!
Let's see, do you see? It's a steam minotaur. I see that. Partially disassembled steam minotaur. This steam creature may have been her prototype. It has flaws. What do you mean, flaws? Oh, I couldn't possibly explain it in terms you would understand. You'll just have to trust me on it. You say so.
No one's ever going to be able to decipher Scarlet's chicken scratches.
Time to time.
There's always a surr and googly move anyway. Those symbols are always making me nervous.
These are alchemagical symbols. I'm not exactly sure what they mean either, but I'll figure it out. With time.
It looks like it was her diary. Take a look and tell me what you think. Oh, cool. Day diary, writing longhand is for the birds. I've discovered a device of Azurian origin that will allow me to record my journal from this point forward. Do not think that I am ungrateful to you, but I must continue to evolve at every moment. The future awaits us all, and I plan to be amazing when it comes. I'm Yamios. This will be my last entry as an ink splattering student. Hey! Starting tomorrow, I'm a researcher, an engineer, and a visionary. I confess to a mixture of fear and excitement. I believe I found one of these mythical lines, and if I can study it, well, my understanding of Tyria's inner workings will increase in leaps and bounds. Who knows what the future will hold? Where's Lupus? Nope, okay. Oops. I've never been very magic-minded, and both Lamad and Scarlet were crazy. Oh, mad. To think that you could see the whole world in one moment, it's ridiculous. Perhaps it's true. The mind is a powerful tool, and some people don't use theirs enough. Wishful thinking will get you to the get you to the trail, though.
It's time to go. I have more important things to do.
You do, but I don't. This is the biggest day of my life. Look at all this Scarlet paraphernalia.
I agree with Graham.
Look, you guys can go, but I'm not leaving. I need to document all this. I can use this to write the pieces that will make me famous.
Oh no.
She'll be okay. She's in a village. She's gotta go.
I guess it'll be okay. We'll be back for any way to speak. If you run into any trouble, find a Zephyr. You can be trusted.
I will. Stop worrying and let me get to work.
Let's get out of here, Graham. lost in the weirdness. I'm done.
Be careful, kid. It's that way.
It disappears.
I'm ready. Let's go. Tiny, stay out of trouble. I'll be back soon.
Let's see, hang on a second. There's mention here of a miner who found the ley line hub that Scarlet was looking for. I wonder if she's still here. Maybe you can see she's a Norm named Tosca. What are you going to do? I'm staying here. Do you realize the historical significance of this find? Not to mention the salvage rights. I'll be writing papers, treaties, and dissertations on this until I'm 80. All I ask is that you handle it with a gentle herb, or I don't get the thrill. Whatever does that mean? My heart has nothing to do with it. I will apply my mind. I mean, be sympathetic. She was a person like you. She was a person like you. If she had been born a Zero with as strong as her mind, she may not have fallen into madness, but she was Sylvari and therefore prone to listening to her heart. What do you think she was doing out here? My developing belief is that she found a ley line hub somewhere in this area. All the evidence points to it. I'm quite sure she was performing research at it and on it. It's so exciting. Hope we find
I need
it.
my supplies.
You lost? No, I'm looking for a miner named Tosca. I have questions about the ley line hub. You found her. That's what this strange Sylvari female called the pocket of magical energy I tapped when I was mining out in the waste beyond town. You don't want to go anywhere near that. Maybe, but I'd still like to know the story. Oh goodness. I was mining copper and broke through into an inner chamber in the rock. Suddenly, a bright light blinded us all, and we didn't go any deeper, too dangerous, but changed the direction of our digging. You told this Sylvari woman about this? Yes, and you should have seen her light up. It was as if I was Tix and Tox delivering a special toy just for her. Where was this pocket of magical energy? Oh, west of town, and that tunnel caved in just after I told the Sylvari what we'd found. I always suspected she collapsed it and dug her own way in. You should find her and ask her about it. Can't. She's dead. Let's see, Bram Earson. Me back in Prosperity. Word reached me of some trouble in Dry Town. Prosperity was just attacked. I'm heading there to check on Timey. Let's meet up and see if the kid's okay. Wolf guide you. Bream.